I've been a pro, and I've been sessing. I've been processing. I've been processing the podcast.
Hello and welcome back to Processing the Podcast, episode 6. We've had a bit of a hiatus, about a year or so, just regathering, recollating thoughts, just rethinking about the process and everything. And this week we're going to talk about subterfuge and how process can help you with that. So there are two sides to process. You've got the pro and you've got the cess. Pro is all the good parts of the process, but sometimes you need a bit of cess to really get what you want. I think a prime example of using Cess is in Jurassic Park, and it's the Dilophosaurus. Um, what does he want? He wants a meal. He wants to eat Nedry. How does he go about that? He befriends him. He goes, "Oh, look at me! I'm a pretty little dinosaur." And then the Cess comes out, and he goes, "Ah, jokes on you, neck frill, spitting on your face." And it's quite a good ruse to get what you want. Sometimes you need to go um, through negative thoughts and negative means to get what you want. And to talk some more about this, we've actually got a special guest on the podcast today. We've got Colin Taylor of the All Momentum franchise, and yeah. So next up, we will see the interview that I had with him talking about some of the darker sides of the process. So enjoy that.
So much for joining me today on Processing the Podcast. I can't wait to get your insight on how to process yourself and your franchise. But first of all, please introduce yourself.
Thanks, Rob. Hello, I'm Colum, and I'm really looking forward to the league this time around, and I'm excited to let you know my first pick this time around. But before I do, I was hoping to explain my reasoning behind this pick I'm going to give. And to do that, I'm going to hopefully give you a little bit of an insight into my background, because you'll get the gist. You'll see where I'm going with it. So bear with me. So I was raised by a Japanese carpenter in the mountains just north of Kyoto. And he was a very wise man, very skilled man, skilled with his hands and skilled in the mind. Every morning at dawn, he would rise at dawn and he would venture into the wilderness to collect wood for his craft. And he would leave me, a child, alone in our woodland cabin in the Japanese mountains for the day, surrounded by wolves and bears. And at dusk, he would return with his fresh catch of logs to whittle, and he was a genius with the sense, and the way he worked was always an inspiration to me. Continues to be an inspiration to me to this day. But he had a saying, and it was something that I'd hear him say to me often, and it's a mantra that I've lived with, and he used to say, and of course this was in Japanese, so it doesn't make as much sense in English, but I'll translate as best I can. He used to say, the wolves that are under this sky are no different to the wood because they both have a bark. And I think over time that saying has shifted its meaning as I've grown. It's grown with me. I think it's been more relevant to me in my adult life more than ever, and that I had it in mind while I was picking my draft this time. So yeah. So he and I, when he was finished whittling, in the cold dusk of those mountain Japanese days, we would light a fire and we would write a haiku together. That was what we did in the evenings, and it was part of our daily ritual. So, in his honor, in his memory, I've actually written a haiku today to reveal my pick for the league.
Please.
So I'd like to read that now. Oh, Ashton Genty, that is my pick for the leap. He's my bio dad. So, so Ashton Genty is my pick, and I hope Sensei would be proud of the haiku. I still write one every. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I still write one every evening. To carry on that sort of carpentry spirit that he embedded in me, that he whittled into me. So that's it from me. I guess thanks, Rob. And one other thing is if they are if there's any hot babes in the league participating this time, I am single. So let me know. Good luck to the rest of the participants, and arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara.
Sayonara, and thank you for joining us. And look yourself. Wow. Genty. You've heard it here first.
Good. Okay.
Wow, one episode. That was in one interview with Colin. And you heard it first. Ashton Genty, the first pick of the 2025 Drew Rosenhaus League. Thank you for joining me this week, and as always, stay process.